gifts from me, and it doesn't require you to buy anything or anything like that. All it will ask you to do is just give me some feedback on what's happening on the Success Connection, how much you like it, how much you don't like it, you know, those kinds of things. And it'll give you the opportunity to have some input into what we do. How many of you would like that? Input into what we do. Okay. I see lots and lots and lots of people saying yes. And that's one of the biggest things that I've heard from all of you is that you love what we're doing here. Everything is phenomenal, but you really wish that you could have some input on what we do on the webinar, right? So this year in 2018, all right, so in 2018, here's what we accomplished, okay? So if you're a new student, listen, at the end of this webinar, you still get to vote on what business you want me to build you next year. And cool part is you can get all the businesses that I built for 2018, so you don't get left behind, right? That was my motto going in this year, is no student left behind. Do as much as I possibly can to bring everybody along. And so that's one of the things that I really focused on, and hopefully I have achieved that. Okay, so 2018, we built a solo ad business together. Okay, so we built a solo ad business together. This is one of the businesses that we built that allowed you to, basically, we built you the funnel, okay? We gave you the emails, and then essentially we told you how to profit. We told you how to profit from that particular type of business, okay? So we told you how you could profit from this business. Hopefully all of you can see that just fine. Okay, so we told you how you could profit from the business. How many of you have made money, okay, from solo ads because we taught you this, on the Success Connection? Type number 1 in if you've made money, okay, from solo ads, okay, because I taught this to you on the Success Connection. I see Ron, I see Chan, I see Jim. Hey Jim, what's up? How are you? I see Andy, I see Kenneth, I see Mary, I see Deborah, I see Adriana, I see Jeff Richardson, who still owes me some money because the Vikings lost. I see a couple of people, I can't necessarily pronounce your names, I apologize. I see Tracy, I see Kathy, I see Andre, I see David, I see tons and tons of people that have made money from this particular business. So this was kind of one of the first businesses, okay, that I built for you and created for you. Then the second thing was we kind of moved into, how about we just build a ClickFunnels business? So we built a, ClickFunnels. So built a ClickFunnels, let's see, opt-in and promo business. So basically what that was a funnel, okay? It built your list, and you basically promoted ClickFunnels. So you promote ClickFunnels, and then ClickFunnels would pay you for those promotions and for that money. How many of you made money with the ClickFunnels business? Type number 2 in if that's you. If you made money promoting ClickFunnels using the business that I gave you and that we built you. I see David, Maria, Phyllis, Ron, Jim again, Mr. Lynn, JC Lynn, Donald Clark, Dr. Marilyn. I see, man, there's tons of people now. There's just, I'm not going to be able to keep up with all of you, but tons and tons of people. So you made money with this business. So that was business number 2. Then we started moving into what we call the digital businesses. So we started moving into digital marketing businesses. Now, this is where instead of promoting somebody else's product, okay, so instead of promoting someone else's product, you started getting your own products to sell for yourself. And I built those businesses for you, okay? And there's a reason why I'm recapping this. So it's very, very important that you pay close attention to this, because there's a reason I'm recapping it for you to go through this, okay? Because I want you to be thinking about which one of these businesses, which type of business did you make the most money from, or did you understand the most, or did you feel the best about, okay? So that's very, very important. Now remember, we had the solo ad business, we had the ClickFunnels business. When we got into the digital marketing businesses, things changed up a little bit. The first thing we had was the 8-figure funnel book. Okay, and this was a funnel basically where you were able to sell a book that I wrote. You have a bump sale, okay, so that's something that made you a little extra money, okay, and you still built a list off of this, okay. So this is something that you were able to build and run for yourself. How many of you made money with this? Type the number 3 in if you sold some books. All right, I see DJ Powers was the very first person. Now I see tons. Lee, Tammy, Andre, Jacqueline, Kelvin, Ron, Kenneth, let's see, Pam. I see just tons and tons of names flying in. So the difference in, and before we go any further, so this is very important for you guys to focus on, okay? Because I want to build the businesses for you that make the most sense and that make you the most money. Because at the end of the day, I'm not attached to anything except helping you to be able to actually make money with your business, okay? This business right here, the one difference is, okay, the one difference is you sell your own product, okay? And over here, like let's just say with these businesses, you basically sell someone else product. Okay, so this is more of the, I would call it the affiliate model. Okay, you're an affiliate of somebody somewhere, and that's how you're making your money. Whereas down here in this particular business, you own what you're selling, okay? Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes if you're with me now, okay? And we built these funnels for you, okay? So for instance, just for those of you that are new, just so we can make sure that you are on the same page with me, let's see, right here. So let me go through some of these and close a lot of these things down because there's stuff that's not really making any sense for us to look at here. Let's see. As you can see, I use ClickFunnels for everything, so you can probably see that with my, as we go through. I'm trying to find the one where we built this particular business. I build everything in ClickFunnels. There we go. Okay, so this was the first business, the first digital business that we built you, and it basically lets you sell, okay, it lets you sell this book, all right? So you were able to go in and sell a book, create some revenue, make some money, and I wrote the book for you, okay? Wrote the book, built the sales page, the whole 9 yards. It's all done for you, all right? This book, okay, and this is something that's very important. This is kind of considered in digital marketing, in digital marketing, this is kind of considered what we call a tripwire. Has anybody ever heard of that word, tripwire? Just say yes, if no, yes, no, maybe. Okay, I see lots of people saying yes. I see DJ Power says it's been good to me as a tripwire, so DJ knows what it is. Okay, so some people say yes, some people say no. Okay, essentially what a tripwire is a tripwire is a gateway into another sale, okay? So what that means is it's kind of like an entry point, okay? It's an entry point. Let me give you a prime example of how this works, okay? So everybody, everybody pay close attention, all right? Because look, one thing that I have found that works really, really well is basically trying to relate things, okay? Trying to take what, maybe something in real life, right? And relate it to how and what and why and the things that are happening here online, okay? So let me give you an example of what a tripwire in, like in normal life, okay? So I went to Best Buy and I needed some TVs for this house, okay? And so I bought the TVs, all right, no problem, bought the TVs. Then the sales guy walks up to me and says, hey, listen, we got this really cool thing. You have it for $3. And for $3, it's going to help you do all this audio stuff in your house. Like it's literally, it's only $3. It's usually $2,000, but say it's $3. I'm like, man, it's $3? Like, sign me up, right? Well, it's $3. However, Best Buy wants to send one of their audio specialists to my house completely free as part of this $3 product that I bought. And that audio specialist is going to come to my house. And what do you think that audio specialist is going to do? Can anybody tell me what that audio specialist is going to try to do when they get here? Braden said it first. He's going to try to upsell me into some speakers or something super, super ridiculously expensive that I don't need and I'm not going to buy, okay? But here's the thing. If that person had said, Anthony, we would love to send someone to your house and sell you some more stuff, do you think I would have agreed to the process? Yes or no? No, right? Absolutely not. But since they sold me something really cheap, okay, even I almost felt obligated. I'm like, well, I just bought these TVs from this guy, and he's really nice. I'm like, shit, yeah. And so I agreed to let him come to my house. A tripwire is meant to let you enter into someone's ecosystem, if you will. It's meant to let somebody buy, but not have to spend a whole lot of money in hopes that once their foot is in the front door, they will spend more money. Does that make sense to everybody? It's a lot like when gyms, at the beginning of the year, they'll be like, oh my gosh, come into the gym 2 months for free. That's kind of a similar type of tripwire because they're giving away something really cheap to try to get you in the door because they'll be able to sell you more stuff. That's just the way life works. That's the way business works. We talked about this last week. What is the number one word in your business? Can somebody tell me the number one word in your business right now? That's right. Braden said it first. The number one word in your business is sell. Okay? And actually, you might just call it like this. This is the most important thing in your business. Without sales, you make no money. Okay? Period. You just don't make any money. How many of you are here to make no money? That's right. I don't see a whole lot of people saying, yeah, I'm here to make no money. Of course not, right? Nobody's here to just make no money. But if we don't focus on sales, we'll never make a single dollar in an online business. It won't happen. It can't happen. It's not possible. So what I need you to do is focus on making sales and don't be afraid of it. Don't be sad to talk about it. Don't be ashamed of it, right? We had some guys that came over here and they said, what do you do for a living? And I said, hey, I work online. I do internet marketing. Well, what do you do? I said, well, I sell digital courses. I do promotions for different companies. I do marketing for different companies. And I sell courses that we create. And they said, man, I mean, isn't it hard to make sales? I mean, don't you feel like bad when you have to make sales? I said, why the hell would I feel bad? It's like when I create something awesome, I want to sell it, right? And I feel like it's going to help people. And it makes the whole ecosystem turn in a circle. I'm like, why would I feel bad about sales? You have to always be thinking that sales are a good thing, okay? So don't scare yourself out of making sales in your business. That makes no sense. Okay, so we did the eight-figure funnel, okay? The next thing we did was Inboxer Academy, okay? Now, Inboxer Academy, for those of you that don't have it, you can get it tonight completely free, so don't worry, okay? But Inboxer Academy was basically where we sell a membership, okay? Sell a membership to a training course, okay? And that membership, usually, you can sell it for whatever you want, right? It's completely up to you, but usually it was about $4.95 to $9.95. We call this micro continuity, okay? So it's called micro continuity. What this means is, okay, is that you are charging a very small amount of money, giving a lot of value, and that people will tend to purchase that product from you at a very high rate because it's so inexpensive and there's so much value. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes if that makes sense to you. All right? I want to make sure that I'm seeing everybody, hearing everybody, understanding everybody, all that good stuff. All right, very good. Okay, so we're lucky that my wife hasn't come home yet because the puppies would be going insane. But so far, so good. All right, everybody understands. All right, so we've got micro continuities, which are super important business models for us, okay? In fact, I'll just quickly show you the one that we built you. For those of you that don't have it, so you don't feel, you know, like you're left behind or anything, you can get this tonight. It costs you nothing. It's right here, Inbox for Academy. This is the sales page. This is only the first page of the funnel, but you get this whole funnel, all of these things. But you can see everything is built out for you inside of this funnel where it literally, well, this is the one that does not have the, let me go down here. This is my version. It's got all the content filled in for you. So you can see that everything is here for you, ready to sell this membership area that will make you $5 a month. There's a kind of a screenshot of a members area there. And we're teaching people email marketing. We're showing them what all it works with. We're asking them questions, letting them answer questions. And we're basically charging $5 a month for this, okay? So at the end of the day, we've got lots and lots of opportunity to make money. Let me tell you something about one of these. I have friends right now who are making $250,000 a month off of these types of products. I want everybody to let that soak in. $250,000 a month off of those products. All right? That's pretty crazy. How many of you think that's pretty crazy? I see lots and lots. I'm looking over here. That's where my computer screen is. Okay, so lots and lots of people saying that's pretty crazy. Well, here's the thing. At the end of the day, people are willing to spend on products that are inexpensive. If you build enough of those products, you can have one activate the other, okay? That's the thing that's really important, is activating what we call additional profit cycles, activating additional products. So you've got these micro continuities. They're inexpensive. They're easy to sell. They work great with solo ads. It's super simple, okay? Then we've got what we call the higher ticket sales. We did a 7-figure, okay, email strategy. 7-figure email strategies offer, okay? And this particular offer was more expensive. We just finished this one up, by the way. So if you're new, you're not really that far behind on this one because we just finished this up last week. So for this one, we're selling a course. All right, so we're selling a course on email marketing. Okay, now mind you, I built the course for you. You don't have to do any of the building or anything like that. We're selling a course and we're using what we call an auto webinar. So we're using an auto webinar, and this product can sell for $497 up to maybe $997. So anytime you make a sale, you make money. Let me ask you this. How many of you have made a sale of the 7-figure email strategies through your auto webinar now? Just type the number 5 in if you've made a sale through your 7-figure auto webinar. Andre has. Ron Duvall has. Teresa has. Let's see. JC has. Let's see. Wendy says, I'm broke. I'll pay you when I make money. But Wendy, I'm not selling anything. I don't know what that means. Let's see. And now GoToWebinar is kind of frozen up. So many people are typing 5. Adrienne has. Let's see. Oh, gosh, just jump back up. Okay, so there's lots and lots of people that are saying yes. Oh, they're typing in the number 5. Charles says, this is new to me. Okay, look, if you're brand new, understand something. The Success Connection builds off of the previous session. So what that means is that when I do this webinar with you, I'm building off of last week's webinar. So if you miss a webinar, would you agree that you get behind? Yes or no? All right, that means you get behind. However, I always give you the replays, and I always do my very best to catch you up on anything and everything that you might have missed, right? Anything and everything that you might be, kind of behind on. My goal is to always catch you up on those things, okay? So if you're new, just make sure that you attend every single week. And if for any reason you miss, make sure that you are able to watch the replay so that you can stay caught up, because we build off of each session, right? We're always building a new business and doing new things. Okay, this is a high ticket course, all right? So this is kind of something where you're going to make less sales, okay? But each sale is worth a whole lot more money, all right? So completely different thing. Now, my question is, and what I'm going to ask you to do tonight is to tell me which one of these business models do you want me to build for you next? Do you want me to build you another business that can profit off solo ads? Do you want me to build you another ClickFunnels referral business where you can make more money referring sales to ClickFunnels, which is obviously the software that we all use to build our business? Or do you want me to build you more digital products where I'm building a product that you own, that you can sell, that you keep 100% of the money from? And if I do that, do you want me to do it like an ebook funnel like this one? Do you want me to do more of like a membership area? Or do you want me to do more of a high ticket product, right? Like a higher ticket, higher cost, make more money all at one time type of thing. Remember, okay, remember that here's the deal. All businesses have a funnel. All businesses have to have a funnel, okay? So if you're new, this is important for you to understand. The funnel is the pages that it takes to make a sale, okay? How many of you, and most all of you have been here for quite some time. There's very few people that are new on here, I think, probably tonight. But if you, let's just say if this is your first time on the Success Connection tonight, type number 5 in for me right now. All right, so I see PJ is here, he's new. I see Charles, I see Tina, I see Robin, Jalen, Ernest, Van, Wendy, Robert. This is what happens with so many new students. Sue, let's see, Jose. So we got some new people here. So welcome, awesome. I'm glad you guys are here. Well, here's the thing. The only thing that you have to make sure that you have to truly make as much money as you possibly can with what I teach on the Success Connection is it's important to have ClickFunnels. Okay, so ClickFunnels is the software that I use. And basically the way this works is I go over here and Anthony's team, like my team, builds the business. Okay, so my team will build the business. And then what we do is we give you a link. Does that look like a link to anybody? We give you a link that shares. And then over here in your ClickFunnels account, okay, and this is you, okay, all of a sudden, my funnel shows up right here. And it literally, as if by magic, it goes there and it's there. And basically, you get the entire business completely free. And going forward on the Success Connection, this is going to be the most beneficial way or tool to have as we kind of build our business together, okay? So it really is going to be the most beneficial business. Some people complain about ClickFunnels and all that stuff, but here's the thing. We do our best to teach and to educate on here so that everyone who's using any platform can make money with what we teach. But the easiest way is always to just let me build it for you. How many of you feel like that's probably the easiest way for this whole thing to work, is if I simply just build the stuff for you? I see lots of people, yes, 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 of course. Now, there's very few people that are going to dedicate their entire team, most of their time, a lot of their time, to building a business for you, right? But my thought is, and my thought always has been, is that if I can teach you how to build your own business, right? If I can teach you how to build your own business, there's a and if I can build it for you, then there's a very good chance that you will be able to go in and build businesses yourself in an ongoing nature, meaning you're not going to get just one business. You'll end up getting a lot of businesses out of this training, because we'll build the first one, you'll start to run it, but at the end of the day, I want you to also know how to build it yourself too, because I think that's super, super important. I think I told a lot of you this, you know, this last year has really taught me that, of course, I want to build businesses for you. Like, that's what we do. But I also want you to understand how and the why and the where and the connections. And the reason I want you to understand that, okay, is because who knows if I might be in a car wreck tomorrow, right? And how many of you would feel better if you knew that you could go and do this on your own and not just depend on me? Just say yes if that makes it right. So we never know when our last day is here, right? I see a lot of people say, please don't say that. But we don't, right? My 26-year-old cousin had a motorcycle wreck and passed away in September last year. Just boom, like that. Here today, gone tomorrow, within seconds. And so I always like to teach and educate while also doing stuff for you. And it's funny because most all of you, if you've been here before, you know, my dad passed away in May this year, and it's been a really big struggle for me to be excited, that's why I'm in a new house. I changed my environment for the first time in 9 years, and I just kind of trying to you know, have a more positive, I guess, outlook. But one of the things that I thought was so interesting when I look back at what my dad taught me, you know, they say that we can learn a lot from our elders, from the people that are older than us. And even though I am not older than you, maybe I'm older than you in, you know, in kind of internet years, right? Like I'm aged more when it comes to this internet stuff. But my dad taught me all these different things. And he used to always tell me, he'd say, son, one day I'm not going to be here, and I want you to remember this. And he would make that point, and I would get so mad at him. I would say, Dad, stop talking about not being here. Stop talking about that stuff. It bothers me. It really upset me. And I'd say, just stop saying shit like that, right? Like, stop it. And he'd say, son, you have to remember this, because one day I will not be here to do it for you. So I've been doing it for you, but I need you to know how to do it too. And I cannot tell you how many of those moments have hit me smack in the face since May, of things that I'm all of a sudden doing for myself that I had never done for myself before, because my dad always did it for me. But I knew how to do it, right? I knew how to do it because my dad always made sure to teach me how to do the things that he was doing for me. And I cannot tell you what a difference that's made in my life today. If I didn't know the things, my dad did a lot of stuff for me. I feel like, kind of like I do a lot of stuff for you guys when, you know, okay, well, first of all, let me just ask somebody. Larry says, why does it take so long to start making some money when you hook, you can it in the first week? How many of you have ever seen me? How many of you are here because I told you the minute that you bought any of my courses, you were going to make money in your first week? Yeah, I'm not seeing any yeses. I'm seeing a lot of people laughing, thinking that's crazy. Yeah, here's the thing. We're running a real business. Real business takes time to make money, right? It takes time, energy, effort, right? I do not tell you that you're going to make money in 4 minutes when you do anything that we teach. What I will tell you is this. When you learn what we teach and you implement what we share, the ability to make money for a lifetime is there. When you buy all this other crap that you see online where, you know, they say, hey, look, you can make $5 million in the next 3 weeks. Well, when you don't make the $5 million in the next 3 weeks and you still can't figure out how to make any money, but all you just keep spending more money, you'll eventually understand that long-term plans are much smarter. And that's why I say learning the things that you don't know now, okay, so that if anything were to ever happen to me, you would be able to continue on your business, right? Those are the lessons that I want to share going forward in 2019 because I think that they're very important. I think it's very important for all of you to be more active. How many of you feel like you could be more active in our Success Connection group? Just say yes. If you feel like you could do more in our group, you could really make a better effort, right? I see tons and tons and tons of yeses. You see, the thing is, in order to better ourselves, in order to be more successful, in order to make more money, we have to first understand right here our flaws. None of us want to talk about this, right? None of us want to discuss our flaws, right? We all want to think that we've done everything we possibly can do and that we're honestly just God's gift to the world, right? But the truth of the matter is that we all have flaws. But the only way to overcome those flaws, the only way to be more successful is to recognize our flaws, right? And I think that that is super, 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 super important. You don't necessarily have to go and tell everybody, here are my flaws. But what I want you to do is that in 2019, I want you to recognize where are some of the flaws in your making money kind of like circle, right? You want to build a big successful business. You're here on the Success Connection. That's the first and foremost, I think anyway, one of the most important things that you can do. How many of you feel like this is an invaluable place to be on Thursday nights? I would just love to see your feedback. I see tons of yeses. If you're new, I promise you, if you give me a month of your time, if you show up next Thursday and the next Thursday and the next Thursday and the next Thursday, if you show up here for 4 straight weeks, you're going to find that even though I'm not teaching a whole lot tonight, because we're not, look, we're a few days from Christmas and New Year's. The last thing I'm going to do is blow a new business into your brain right then and there, and then have holidays and travel and all that stuff kind of take you down a whole different path where you're sitting there thinking, wait, what was it Anthony said? Right? I want to prepare you for 2019. But when you get there and you start learning and you start implementing what we're teaching, there's not a better place to be on a Thursday night. I guarantee you that, because this is the place where we learn, but we implement while we learn. And that's how you earn more money. That's how you make more money. That's how you become successful. But you have got to learn how to recognize this. So what you should do is you should draw out on a piece of paper. And I do this every week. Let me show you something. I draw so much. Okay, this is like my notes for what I'm supposed to do on the Success Connection. This is my pen. It's completely out of ink. It won't write anything because I have written so much. All the ink is gone. But the point is I write down the things that I'm not good at. And I say, man, you know what, Anthony? You did a terrible job of X today. And I make sure that I'm aware of the things that I'm doing that are not great, so that I can work on those, okay, and focus, all right, to do a better job. That's why you see, how many of you see people, they have coaches, right? Right? Very good. So lots and lots of people say that. Look, that's really kind of what coaches are necessarily for. It's people to hold you accountable. Look, here's the deal. If you go to the gym, okay, there is no real reason, all right, there's no real reason anyway, that you can't go lift a weight by yourself. Just pick it up, make it happen. But you hire a personal trainer or a coach. Why do you hire the personal trainer or the coach? Can anybody tell me? Is it because you don't know how to do a curl with a dumbbell? No, it's accountability, okay? It's accountability. It's very, very important. Patricia said it first, accountability. It makes you accountable, so therefore you're more focused. And if you're more focused and you're held accountable, guess what? You get better results because you're actually doing instead of thinking about doing or thinking yourself out of doing, right? I want you guys to focus on this for next year, because my goal is to create massive, 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 massive amounts of success stories. Next year, what we're going to do is we are going to have, and this is part of the cool stuff for 2019. So 2019, we are going to have the that's pretty ugly, but the M ring challenge. How many of you have seen this ring that that I wear? And pretty much, well, I got the M on my neck too, but I wear my ring. I've never taken this ring off. In fact, I tried to get my wife to let me use this as my engagement ring because I didn't want to have another ring. But this is my diamond M ring. It's for, it's obviously for my last name. My good friend from high school, his dad owned a jewelry store, and when I started doing all the speaking and stuff, he made me this ring, super, super special to me. He made me this ring. He made me the necklace, the M on my necklace. and then he made me a money clip that's a diamond M. And he ended up passing away from cancer, like right in the middle of making one of the pieces for me. And so and he did it just because he wanted to support me and wanted to do things for me. He wasn't trying to make money off of me or anything. And so it's near and dear to my heart. It's very special. And since then, I made my dad a couple of M rings. My brother has a couple of M rings. Basically, our family has M rings. What we're going to do is we're going to institute an M ring challenge. And what that's going to mean is we're going to look for people who are making sales and money. And there's going to be a threshold. And if you hit that threshold, we will send you your very own M ring or M necklace, whatever you want, made specifically from the mold of my ring. So I've kept the mold for my ring, and we are going to send you one completely free. We're probably talking $5,000, $6,000 ring. You'll get one completely free when you climb up the ranks. Now, is it an MLM or anything like that? No, I may not even make any money when you do this. The idea is for you to make money, prove that you made that money doing what I've taught you here, and then you'll be able to get your very own M ring, and it'll have some engravings on the side that we'll do basically for our students who are absolutely crushing it, staying engaged, and doing awesome stuff. So I'm really, really excited about that because I feel like we can really inspire you. But how many of you would like to be wearing an M ring or an M necklace next year with with basically your threshold, like you've made sales, you've done something, you're kicking ass, right? Yeah. And here's the thing: this isn't about me. Like, this is not to promote my products or anything. I don't care what you promote. I don't care what you do. As long as it's something I've taught you here, okay, on the Success Connection, and as long as it's provable. You got to be able to prove to me you've made money. You got to be able to prove we're not in the business of just giving out, things just for the heck of it, right? We want a proof that you've done well, and we'll put you in the club, right? And hopefully what will happen is you'll start posting pictures with it, and other people will get inspired, and people will just simply be inspired to do more. If I spend $200,000 next year giving away M rings, fine with me. If it inspires thousands of people to work harder and to do more and to believe in themselves more and to know that it is possible to be successful, but you've got to put in the work, you've got to put in the effort, and you've got to put in the time, right? That's what it's really all about. And that's the reason why I want to ask you to do something for me tonight. I want you to tell me what you want to learn on the Success Connection. I want you to show me what makes the most sense to you. So let me show you what we're going to do. I'm going to give you this link in just a little while. And this is a place where, by the way, there's nothing to buy or any silliness like that. All this is a simple way for me to find out. I'm going to pull it up on the screen real quick. A simple way for me to find out what you want to learn. Okay, so let me pull up on here. All right, so you guys can see this page right here. All right, so all this is a student survey. I'm going to give you this in just a second. All right, I filmed you a little video. This is a tour around my new house. It's like 2.5 minutes long, 3 minutes long. But basically it explains to you why I want you to fill this survey out. And then down here, I basically just ask you your name and your email address. Of course, you guys know I already have that, so it's not like I'm trying to get your email address. You had to use it to log into the webinar. It's mainly so I can match up your answers with your profile, so I can know this person wants to learn this and this person wants to learn that. So super important. Somebody said I have an M on my Christmas tree. Yes, I do. Right there. Somebody noticed the M on my Christmas tree. That's right. Okay, so, and all I'm asking is a few questions. How many times a month do you attend our webinars? Okay, so how many times a month do you show up for the Success Connection? What is your biggest pain point? Is it creating funnels? Is it advertising, email marketing? What is it? What types of business do you want us to build the most? Like, what's the type of business you really want us to focus on? And then the next thing is, what do you want me to build for you next? So this is where you get to answer for me what business you want me to build for you. Okay, does that make sense to everybody? Okay, it's what business do you want me to build for you next? You get to choose what we're going to do right here. It's a high-end product, a low-ticket product, a membership product, a solo ad product, an ebook product, everything we've talked about tonight, you get to pick, you get to pick, right? And then, would you like a little more personal interaction with me? In other words, would you like for me to find more ways to have personal interaction with you, or are you good with just the Success Connection every night, right? It's fine with me. And then what would you rather learn? Facebook marketing, solo ads, Instagram, or YouTube? So what type of advertising would you rather learn on the Success Connection? How many of you feel like those are pretty fair questions? There's nothing in, that's it. Then there's a submit button. Like, there's no trick. There's no, here's, something. There's no trick. I'm not trying to get any information from you other than stuff that's going to help me help you, right? Oftentimes when we have as many people as we do on these webinars, it is so hard. When I say type the number 1 for this, and it's just a million ones come in. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, how in the world am I supposed to keep up with that? So it's like, wow, all right, well, this is insane. And then I'm like, type number 5, and then it's just, So I want to make sure, obviously, that I can get your answers and understand kind of more of what I need to do to be better at what I do next year. My goal is to be better than I am today, right? That's my goal. And I may be, and I may not be. I'm not really sure, but that's always my goal. Now, what is your incentive to answer this survey? I told you guys we're going to do some kind of Christmas giveaways and stuff like that. So here's what's going to happen. Okay, let me pull up my whiteboard. If you answer the survey, okay? If you answer the survey, all right. I think my wife's home. Yep. So you're about to hear Sophie and Chloe go crazy. If you answer the survey, all right, and you better put your real information in there because it's what we'll use. Okay, so every single person that answers it, okay? I haven't given you the link yet. I'm going to give it to you in a second. Everyone gets a free course. I've got a new course that we're going to be rolling out. This course will be $197 in January, and it's basically called Marketing with Anthony. It's some of the techniques that I use to market in our business. We'll be selling this for $197 in January. Every single one of you that answer this will get it free. So 100% free. All right, so it's a free course. It'll be activated for you January 1st, probably January 2nd, because, I mean, it's the 1st. So probably January 2nd, okay? The second thing that we're going to do, is we're giving away 5 iPads with pencils like mine. So we're going to give away 5 iPads with pencils just like this. You get an iPad, which is what I'm doing all my drawing on, and the pencil, okay, in order to be able to basically to take notes, run your business, all kinds of cool stuff. We're doing that. And we're going to give away 2 laptops. So 2 Mac or Apple, whatever you're going to call it, laptops, which is what I'm staring at you on. This is what I'm staring at right now. I've got a big computer over here, and then I've got a desktop or a little laptop. I've got a little laptop right here. So I'm giving away 2 of those. And then the third thing is, I will buy your tickets to any marketing event in 2019 that you want to go to. So basically, I will, if we choose you, we'll probably do this for 5 people. 5 people we'll give this to. So basically what I'll do is, if you win this, you just simply say, Anthony, I want to go to the ClickFunnels event, or I want to go to the Grant Cardone event, or I want to go to this event or that event. And maybe it's an event that you couldn't necessarily afford to go. Maybe it's an event that you couldn't afford to get to. It doesn't have to be our event. It can be any event. I'm not trying to make any money off of it. I'm not trying to get you to my event. I'm just going to, whatever event you want to go to, I'll buy it. Buy a ticket, send it to you, done deal. All you got to do is fill this survey out. That's me investing probably, you know what, like $2,500 for this and $5,000 for that. I don't even know how much iPads are. I think they're $800, so it's $4,000. So this is probably like $4,000. This is probably $5,000. This is probably 5 tickets, $500, probably $2,500. And then, I mean, this is, you know, an opportunity to sell something to you that I'm not going to take. I'm just going to give it to you. So it's probably, you know, somewhere around $10,000, $12,000 or so, plus the $197 that we're going to give away. Now, let's just be totally and honest. You know, there's 1,000 people. Well, there's 962 people on our webinar, so we lost a few people. But there's 962 people. When we sell something for $200, which we pretty much don't ever do, but if we did sell something for $200, we probably would sell half of the people on this webinar something for $200 because it's $200, right? So pretty much we probably would sell 400 people. So that's probably like $80,000 that we're not going to make because we're going to give it to you. I don't know. Doesn't matter to me. The whole idea is to kind of jumpstart 2019, right? So the whole idea is to jumpstart 2019, help you and let you help me. How many of you are good with that? Just say yes. All right. Now, when will we announce the winners? How do we announce the winners? How do we make sure that the winners get their stuff? Because in the past, we have had some failures at that particular thing. Because we announce a winner and then we can't get in touch with them, and then 6 months later they come knocking on the door saying, "Hey, owe me this," and I'm like, "Shit, you know what? I'm supposed to go through like thousands of Success Connection webinars to try to remember that." I mean, that's just like, yeah. So what we're gonna do is it's gonna be super, super simple. Next week when you attend, which I think it'll be 2 days after Christmas, so everything should be calmed down. We will announce the winners of these prizes because I'll randomly select you from the people that answer the survey questions. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes, a big yes if that makes sense to you. Lots and lots and lots and lots of yeses. If you understand, next week we will announce the winners, okay, of all of this stuff, which is going to be cool as hell, right? So next week we will announce the winners. All you got to do is show up and you got to fill out this survey, all right? Is everybody good with that? Okay, I see tons and tons and tons. Wait, I see somebody saying, "Don't email me." I don't know what that said. Okay, so everybody's good. All right, so let me give you the link so that you can fill this survey out. All right, what we are going to do is all of you have a Success Connection Student Center, which is right here, okay? Let me give you the link to this. If you don't have it, write this link down. Hold on. Write this link down right now. I'll give you the password to this in just a second, okay? But write this link down right now. It's go.vsc.com/funnel. I'm going to put it in the chat box for you as well so that I can make sure that you guys get it. So it's go.vsc.com/funnel. All right. It's in the chat box. Now, there is a password for it, so just hold tight, okay? Don't freak out and go nuts and all that stuff. Just hold tight. Everything's going to be okay, I promise, if you listen. Okay, so if you have written down this link, type the number 1 in. Okay, I need to make sure you all write it down because there's going to be people that don't get to the survey because they didn't write the link down and they can't remember the password and all that. This is super simple. We do it every week. All right, so just write that link down and I will give you the password here in just a second. Okay, all right. Very good, very good. Somebody says, "How can I buy?" There is nothing to buy. This is for free. So I don't know what you want to buy. Problem is we don't always need to be buying. We always need to be selling. Okay, so the first thing that we need you to do there will almost be no more Facebook alerts sent to you about the webinar if you do not click that button to subscribe to the Facebook alerts. They're making some changes at the end of this year that will stop me from reminding you about the webinar if you do not click this button and subscribe to the Facebook alerts, okay? So fair warning, there's only one more week before Facebook makes that change. Second of all, there is the ClickFunnels trial. How many of you don't have ClickFunnels? Because I can't type the number 5 in if you do not have ClickFunnels. Gary, you'll get the password in a minute. So I see Richard, I see Charles, I see Tina, Ernest, Dustin, Alfreda, Thelma, Rob, Olive, Raylan, Jack, Max, and Moretta, Terry, and then quite a few people which I think are new, Timothy and Jose. Okay, listen. You don't have to get ClickFunnels. However, if you want my funnels and all of the businesses that we've already built and the ones we're going to build starting for 2019, you got to get ClickFunnels. This link right here lets you get I think it's a 1 week or 2 week free trial. So you can get started for a couple of weeks. It's completely free, okay? That'll let you download all of our businesses, all of the funnels, which I'll show you in just a second. You can literally get started and have a business running before Christmas, okay? Because they're already all done. But you've got to have ClickFunnels in order to do it. I take a second out of every night to explain this because I don't like when people are angry with me when they think that I'm just trying to peddle ClickFunnels. That's not the truth. All I'm trying to do is just make sure that you understand how how we can best help you. Okay. So does that make sense to you? For those of you that don't have ClickFunnels, how many are you going to grab it tonight? Dustin says I'm getting it tonight. Type number 7 in if you're going to get it tonight. All right. Elizabeth said I put my account on hold. Elizabeth, take it off. Take it off hold. So we got lots and lots of people that are getting it tonight. If you get ClickFunnels, you can get it right here. It's a free trial. By the way, that is an affiliate link. If you don't want to do an affiliate link, just go to clickfunnels.com. Matters not to me. Okay. Then you can scroll down through here and you can access all of our funnels. So those businesses that I told you we've built for everybody, they're right here. You can look. Here's the solo ad business that I told you we built. So it's literally right here, ready to go. Here is the 8-figure funnel formula business. All of these links right here, ready to download. So you can download the book, the sales page for the book, everything, and you can literally start selling the book tomorrow if you want to. Business is already done. The way ClickFunnels works is once you have your ClickFunnels account, if you click on any of these links, it will put that entire business into your account. You don't do any work. You just click a button and it's done. It transfers it from my account to your account, which is why I think it makes so much sense. Joanne says, I download all of these businesses every Thursday. You can get the Inboxer Academy business, which is the membership business where you make money every single month. And you can get the 7-figure email strategies business, which is the one where you make the bigger sales. That's the one we just finished doing, okay? So that's one we just finished doing. That was somewhere in the neighborhood of, I think, $497 to $997. And there's people already making sales of that product. You can do it. You keep all the money. I make $0 when you do this, okay? $0. This is 100% your profit, your money, okay? Then down here, it says 2019, our next business and more. Does everybody see where this says, go here to vote now? Does everybody see that spot on this page? Type the word yes in if you see that spot on this page. Okay. I will be activating the link to the survey right there in about 2 minutes. I'm going to make it so that when you click that link, it will take you to the survey page. So I'm going to do this in about the next 60 seconds or so. Then I'm going to give you the password to this page so you can go here and you can fill the survey out, download all the funnels, and be completely prepared for our business going forward in 2019. How many of you understand everything I just said? Say yes. All right. Very good. Very good. I see lots and lots of yeses. If you're saying no, we will review it once more, but I'm going to go on and make this happen. So first things first, let me activate this activate this link. So give me one moment because I'm going to activate that link so that it does work inside of your student resource area. Then I'm going to give you the password for your student resource area, okay? So hold on one second. I always do this live because some people will try to get in here and do things before, and I don't like that. All right. All right, change it to 2. Of course, this is how easy it is in ClickFunnels to do something. All right, it should be saved. Let me just let me do a quick preview here. Perfect. All right, so let me I will show this to you guys now. All right, so now you will see this link turn blue in just a second. The link has turned blue. So this is going to be activated for you now, okay? So all you have to do is go to this page, which I'm going to give you the link to again and the password. You go to this page right here that you see. First thing you want to do is get ClickFunnels if you don't have it. The second thing is download all these funnels that are available for you for free. And then you want to go right down here where it says 2019 is our next business. And there's a button that says go here to vote now. Can't get easier than that. You click the button. Watch what happens. When you click the button, it opens up the survey page so that you can then go forward and fill out this quick survey and answer these questions for me properly, okay? So super simple. How many of you feel like you can find this on this page once I give you the link to this page and the password? All right. Whew. Now, one thing I must tell you before we wrap things up and I give you the password is that these links will quit working at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So at midnight Eastern Standard Time, this link won't work. The links to get your free funnels, if you want to download these businesses tonight, you need to do it before midnight because at midnight they will shut down. They will not reopen again until next Thursday because we prevent people from stealing all of our stuff. Okay, so how many of you are going to go download your funnels, download your businesses, and fill out the survey right now when I say go? All right, I see lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of people. So here we go. I'm going to give you the password. We're going to wrap things up, and you guys are going to be able to rock and roll. So the password for tonight to get to this page, we're going to put it right here on the screen. The password is similar, well, it's the same one that we used a couple weeks ago because I kept thinking, what makes the most sense? And the password that made the most sense to me was 2019 because this is all about doing more for you in 2019 than we did in 2018. And so I put it in there and I made it 2019. So you guys can see right here, this is the password and this is the link. In order to get there to that page, Jim says the link works. All you've got to do is go to the link that you see right down here, go.bsc.com/funnel, type in the password 2019, and that will take you to our student resource page, okay? And all you've got to do once you get to the student resource page is get ClickFunnels if you don't have it, download all the businesses before midnight tonight, and fill out the survey so that you can be qualified to win some of the awesome gifts, but also so that you have the opportunity to have your input in what our next business is. How many of you are doing it right now? Just say yes, 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 yes. I see lots of people saying survey is launched, survey is launched. Type the number 1 if you're doing the survey. All right, I see lots and lots and lots of people doing the survey. Type the number 2 if you're getting ClickFunnels tonight. You don't have it already. I see tons and tons of 2s flying in. I see Robert putting it in. I see Timothy putting it in. I see Rob, I see Tina, I see tons of people, I see Quentin, I see Jose, I see just, I have too many people for me to say. If you don't have ClickFunnels, get the free trial, it makes no sense not to. And then, number 3, how many of you are downloading some of my funnels tonight? All right, I see lots and 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 lots of people saying, yes, get my funnels, get the businesses set up, be ready to rock and roll. We're going to make 2019 completely awesome between you and this survey and myself and my team trying to do what we can to help you have the best success that you possibly can. I truly think that 2019 is going to be phenomenal. That's why we put it together for you this way. That's why we did it this way. All you've got to do is go there to vote. Once you vote, it'll pop up on your screen. It'll take you back to where you can go get ClickFunnels or our M-Insider newsletter or our digital mastermind. So some of the things that are on this page right here anyway, it'll kind of pop up on the screen, or it'll take you to a page for that. So if you're interested in those things, you can get them. But the main thing is filling out the survey, making sure that I know what I can do better to help you. And then, of course, if you don't have ClickFunnels, I highly suggest that you get it. I don't require it by any means, but I suggest that you get it in order for you to really be able to take advantage of everything that we've put together for you. We've launched some awesome stuff in the last few months, and my goal is to create some inexpensive things for you to stay more connected, like our digital mastermind. You know, we have, gosh, I don't know how many people we have in the digital marketing mastermind, which we will start basically in January, where we have like Les Brown, Bob Proctor, people like that we'll invite to come and speak, and I'll do it digitally, so you can just be like this. We have a ton of people that have our insider newsletter. The idea is to create some very inexpensive opportunities. They're not tripwires. You guys are already students. It's just inexpensive opportunities to continue to learn, right? Continue to learn as much as you possibly can, because that's how you're going to make the most money that you possibly could ever make, is to spend time educating yourself and spend time working on yourself. What I want you to take away from the webinar this week is that it is important to work on yourself. It's important to identify your flaws. And it's important to stay engaged and also implement the things that you're learning. That is the key to being successful next year. And don't be afraid to invest in yourself. And I'm not talking about just money. I'm talking about literally invest in yourself, invest time in yourself. So give yourself the time to do the things that you want to do, right? So invest time in yourself, invest energy. You know, it's stressful. It takes energy to be able to get up here and do a webinar like this for 950 people. If you could see what was going on in the chat box right here, you could just go, your brain would fry, right? It takes energy, but you need to have that same energy to build your business and to push through the times when you're not feeling that great, right? But you know that you need to do it. So you've got to invest energy in yourself. And of course, you've got to invest money in yourself, whether it's investing in some of our courses. Look, we've got people in our ambassador program that are making $4,000, $5,000 a month. You know, they're not even doing anything anymore. They just did something for a couple months. They had to make an investment to do that. We have people that invest in a lot of our products and our softwares and our trainings, and you guys invest in other things, whether it's ClickFunnels or it's some other type of training or it's something else that Russell does. Whatever you invest in yourself, you are going to gain more knowledge. Right? More knowledge, more capability, more wisdom, and that's going to give you the direction that you need to truly be successful. So no matter what, you need to be investing in yourself, not necessarily in me, but in yourself, so that you can be more successful, right? More successful than you ever thought possible. So again, listen, guys, I want to thank you for being here. I want to encourage you to believe in yourself. I want to encourage you to do more today than you did yesterday, so that we can have a better 2019 together. And listen, for those of you who are celebrating Christmas before, obviously before the next Success Connection or Hanukkah or whatever holiday you may be celebrating, I want to say happy holidays to you and Merry Christmas to those of you that are celebrating Christmas around the world. And I hope that you have spent a lot of time with your family, a lot of time with your friends. You take the time to refresh. You take the time to really focus on what's important in life. And you take the time to kind of set your goals, right? And set your mind straight for 2019 so we can crush it together. John Adams said one big thing, and that is that you can't submit the survey because it won't accept your New Zealand phone number. John, just put some other number in there. If you're from out of the country, it won't overwrite your correct number in our system. So just put in a bunch of 4s and you'll be okay. If you're from the United States, you put the right number in or it will overwrite your stuff, so don't do that. So anyway, I want you guys to have a great weekend, have a safe weekend, have a fun weekend, because I know it's the last shopping weekend. Everybody's going absolutely crazy and all over the place. if you've got a second when we wrap the webinar up, I would love it if you would go on Facebook to our group. You can see the link right there. Join the group if you're not a member already. And if you are a member, then leave us some comments. Let me know what you think about tonight. Let everybody that missed tonight know what they missed out on. And more importantly, connect with each other and really help each other have a more successful experience in the Success Connection group. So again, thank you so much. I'll see how many of you are going to be here next week. Just say yes. Commit now if you're going to be here next week. All right, I see lots and lots and lots of commitment. Remember, we are giving away crazy, 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 crazy gifts, and you got to be here to win them. You were here tonight, so you know about it. You're filling the survey out. But if you want to win a computer, or if you want to win tickets to any marketing event you want to go to, I'll pay for them. Any of those types of things, you got to be here next week. So make sure that you're here. Mark it on your calendar. It's 2 days after Christmas. That means Christmas is over. It's time to focus. We got to get ready for 2019. We'll do it together next Thursday right here on the Success Connection. So, Dr. Don, for those of you that are having issues with the survey because of your phone number, just put in a fake phone number. It's okay. I want to make sure that you get it submitted. So just put anything in there, submit it. We're not going to call you anyway, and everything will be good. So, with that said, everybody, I'm going to go get some dinner. Wait, let me take you for a quick stroll around the house. Hold on. I promised you guys I would show you my new house. So here we go. We'll do this for just a couple seconds. So my wife's going to kill me, by the way. But you'll notice in this bathroom that there's basically boxes because, well, still moving, right? All right, so check it out. Here we go. I showed you my last walk through my other house. So here's the street at the top of the wall. This is big, this house. Our other house has here is, that's the dining room. So that's just a table. We don't have any chairs yet. You can see the light wall. There's some art that we're putting in there. Let's see. This is the den, and that's the blue couch. It's a velvet. So blue velvet couch. Check this out. My favorite thing in the whole house. Art of clothing. Didn't have a place to put this in my other house, so my other house has been around it. Check it out. Chloe's little blue ball, she plays with it. She has a Ferrari bed, so we've seen that. And there's a little Chanel though. So this activity's done for about 7 weeks, so she's not left out. But for now, all we got is Chloe. Let's see where she'll go. So this is the other fancy room. There's nothing there. And this is kitchen. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. I like it. See you guys. So this is our kitchen table. All of that modern stuff. This house has an upstairs, but I'm not going to laugh far too late. It's got a big bonus room and all kinds of stuff. And then, how much? What? So you got houses where you got to show the magic happens. What happens? All right. sell that house. I promised you guys I would. We love it. It's nice. It's bright and white and new. And so kind of our style. A little more our style than the other house. Good fresh start. And looking forward to putting a rug in this office so I don't echo so much next week, or maybe the next since it's Christmas. And doing some awesome training. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the little house tour. My wife might kill me for taking you in the master bedroom and bathroom, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Have a great holiday. Have a great weekend. Make sure that you click these links. Go ahead, get the survey filled out, get ClickFunnels, get all of our businesses, and we'll see you next week right here, same place, same time on the Success Connection. All right, take care, everybody. Good night.